Hello and good afternoon. This is my video. So, hello, my name is Joan Antonio de Almaldonado and I am 34 years old and I am father and I got married too. I work as a teacher since 2008. I live in Cucuta. My cell phone number is 320 876 3354. My email is joanny.leal at gmail.com. I like to read science fiction books, and at the weekends, I always go outside with my wife and my son. I enjoy a pool and maybe watch a new movie. Sometimes I go to the bowling too. I don't like stay around with negative people or lazy people because I think life is just one. We take the direction of our own future. At the moment, I got my English since I was 10 years old, and I started to improve because of my teacher. She taught me all she knew in a personal classes, and a time later, I did a complete English course with Canadian people. Then I started to work in a school for all one's courses there. Now I'm working as an English teacher in a big one of the better institution in my city. I work from 6 to 11 grade and I feel great because this is what I like to do. I'm in ninth semester and my goals are learning more about the four English skills and how can check the score, what we need to know to prepare in classes. I like to work with students and teaching for improve their language. I think we can infer what they need to learn more about the academic topics which must to be taught and they can be involved in what they need to use in formal and informal education. The interview was to Santiago Andres Ardila. In the first answer, he said, I studied gastronomy in the Sena, where one of the most demanding competitions was English as well as French. And the number two answer, he said, English I have been learning several years ago from the simple school. I liked English, being one of the best in my grade, and now I continue in my process of learning more and more. In the answer number three, he said, I have always been difficult speaking skills and listening, which I hope to grow every day. And in the number four answer, he said, speaking is one of the most difficult skills because it is a skill of a lot of practice, but over time I hope to improve and be able to dominate. And the number five, he said, one of the advantages of studying online is that the network allows us to learn through our homes, where it helps us control our times as well as expenses in terms of books, and the drawbacks is that the tutor will not always be active in our doubts of I equal for the cognitivity may access to our learning difficulty. And in the answer number six, he said, I will propose different groups of sky with orientation of different tutors at different times per day to be able to improve our four skills. So that's all for today. Thanks a lot. Bye. See you in the next time.